Hey, this is Rick. Welcome back to my channel. Rick Loves Maria. Not much going on today. I'm down in Texas today. I'm between Dallas and Houston. Rolled down here last night. Actually, I spent last night in Missouri, near St. Louis. And rolled down here during the night last night. And I gotta go deliver. I don't know what I'm hauling. You know, I never know what I'm hauling. Sometimes I don't know what I'm hauling. I think it's a cheese product. It's from Kraft. You know, I really don't know. Going down to Houston. KAP Cherry, Burst Tropical Punch, Grape, BRYBLU, Blueberry, I don't know, something from Kraft. You know, half the time I just have no clue what I'm hauling around. The other day, I thought I was hauling the Smuckers, the jam, but they told me they thought maybe it was dog food. So I don't know. You know, it says Smuckers on there, but I mean that could be anything, right? These companies, they make lots of different products, so there's just no telling. So anyway, I've been getting some pretty good mileage. Yesterday 621 miles. The day before 575. There's a 536. There's a 595. There's a 507. So I've been getting some serious miles here. Today I parked the truck at 4 a.m. and I already got 243. So if I could deliver this and pick up something else and head back, you know, maybe I can get another 500 miles in today. So, I don't know. The hardest part seems to be keeping the bugs off the windshield, keeping the windshield clean. I spend a lot of time keeping the windshield clean and keeping snacks and drinks in here. You gotta stay hydrated while you're driving at night, and you gotta keep some kind of liquid next to you. I don't like carbonated drinks, but that's, you know, that's what's cheapest at these truck stops. I try to have water, or I like Yoo-hoo. I try to keep some Yoo-hoo in the fridge. Last night, the door in the refrigerator kept opening up while I was driving. I'd go around a turn, and it didn't used to do that. I don't know if it's that I got too much weight in the door, but I had to put a bungee cord around the door to keep it from opening up while I'm driving down the road. So we got that little battle going on, and not much else happening. You see a lot of different people here at the truck stops from all over the place. Some of them are friendly, some of them aren't. Some of them have doggies with them. It's kind of neat to see a dog and pet a dog. I don't know if I want to have a pet with me in the truck or not. That's just one more thing to have to worry about. Pooping, you know, and keeping clean. And I just don't know if I want to get into all that right now. Trying to pay the bills. My last credit card that I'm paying off, I owe less than $1,000 on that. I'm hoping next week I can pay that damn thing off and cut it up with the scissors. You know, I gotta save up some money. Show me the money, Rail. Show me the money. We got a weekend coming up, 15th and 16th. I like driving a lot on the weekends. There's usually less traffic on the weekends. You can usually make pretty good miles. It seems like there's less trucks and less other traffic out on the road. You know, it's not bad. They sent me on a terrible road coming down here last night from somewhere in Oklahoma, from I-44 in Oklahoma. They sent me down, where's the route? They sent me down 69. And oh my God, every once in a while there's a small town with a 35 speed limit and the cops sitting there watching. And the road is just horrible. Bumpy, tore up, construction here and there. I mean, the truck is got suspension, you know, that's built for hauling a load, and it's just bouncing. I'm bouncing around. A couple times I think I bounced up out of my seat, my feet in the air, and I'm trying to control this damn thing. So I slow down, you know, and it gets better for a while, and then it gets worse. I don't recommend US 69 to anybody. 75 was a little bit better. And then I got into I-45 north of Dallas and came down through there. So I'm still on I-45 right now, headed south. I'll make my delivery early. I've been early a lot lately on the past few deliveries. I'm trying to make a point to arrive early. Last night, yesterday, early in the morning, I arrived in Missouri at my appointment and couldn't find anybody there. It says 24 hours. And so what I had to do was drop the empty trailer, hook up to a loaded one that was in dock number 3, pull it out, and get the paperwork and the seal from the back of it, close the doors, seal it, unhook from it, and then put the empty trailer that I had back into, or was it the loaded trailer? Anyway, I had to do a double drop and hook and put a trailer into there, into dock 3, and get an empty one out, and then take it over to Craft and swap it for this full trailer. You know, that took some time. I had to unhook from each trailer, hook and unhook twice in order to get all that done. There's a Colorado truck. I used to live out in Colorado. Mile High. I see trucks from Canada, all over the place. You know, it's amazing that they're all over the place, from all over the country. It's kind of neat. Some of them last night on that road, I swear to God, I'm doing 55 and it's bumpy as hell, and they're still passing me doing 70. I don't know how in the heck these guys can control their truck on some of these rough roads. But, you know, I take my time and I survive, and I'm safe. You know, things are going pretty well. I'm in month 5 with rail. You know, I could be earning a little more money, but, you know, I got this obligation for getting my CDL, and I'm at least a third of the way paying for that with the 45,000 miles that I've got. So that's going well. Over in the Philippines, I think things are going well. They got their food and the rent's paid, and Zoe's still doing some school. I think that's going well. Hopefully, hopefully all the girls will move up in class in school. What I don't see is the Philippines giving their citizens the vaccination. I know they've got it because I saw where it had arrived over there. AstraZeneca had arrived over there on the plane, but Maria says there's nowhere over there where you can sign up and go as a citizen. You can go and sit and receive the vaccination. So it's still a little scary over there because they have that new variant. It's that new variant's traveled through from India. It's traveled through Thailand. It's working its way through Thailand and Laos. And there was one other country over there they were talking about on the news where the karaoke bars have shut down. And all of a sudden they're not singing and partying anymore. So they've actually shut down some stuff. So it's not getting better over there. It's actually getting worse. Here in America, I still think a quarter of the population must be ignorant because they're not wearing the masks. They either don't believe in it or they believe that they're immune somehow. And so it's interesting to see how some people just refuse to and in a way I feel like they refuse to protect their fellow Americans. When I walk into a place, if I see somebody without wearing the mask, I think, well, they're just being selfish. That's my opinion of it. They're being selfish because they're not caring about their other Americans. That So it's interesting, but I hope that the Philippines starts to distribute it soon over there. So anyway, that's what's going on over there. I arrived here maybe 4 o'clock. Took a nap for a couple hours. For breakfast, I went in and got some fried chicken. And everything in there is fried at that one place, but they do have a Subway in there. It's hard to eat healthy on the road at some of these places. I got a bunch of snacks that I eat on while I'm going down the road, and a lot of the drinks are carbonated. I like Yoo-Hoo for a chocolate drink, particularly for breakfast. And then I try to keep some snacks handy because I get hungry while I'm driving. And then I try to keep some drinks, but everything is carbonated, So it's tough to drive down the road and even just trying to get a drink. Sometimes the truck's bouncing and I can't get a drink because it's going to spill all over me. So you got to be careful. You got to time your drinks when you're in a smooth section of highway. I spend more time cleaning bugs off the windshield than anything. A lot of time cleaning the windshield. I drove through Wisconsin and Missouri, and these little tiny little gnats. They're still on the back of the mirror, but I must have killed 1 million of them. And after a while, they're just little dots all over the windshield. I can still see through the windshield, but you got to stop. And when you fill up for fuel, you got to clean those bugs off with the thing and try to get all that off. So that's one constant thing, is keeping the mirrors clean and the windshield clean so you can see what's going on. So it's a beautiful day, blue sky, a few clouds around. They're talking about rain later this evening, a little bit of rain tomorrow. I welcome the rain. The rain helps me clean the mud off the tires and helps the truck be clean. So I'm kind of looking forward to a weekend with maybe less traffic. All right. So not much else to talk about here. When I have good news, I'll post something. It may be a couple of weeks before I post anything else. I just don't have a whole lot of good news to talk about. Yeah, so it may be a couple of weeks. I'm off 2 weeks from more from today. I'll have a couple of days off in Ohio. I'll cut up the credit card and maybe record another video from the Beetle. And y'all stay safe and continue to wear the mask. Even though you're probably like me, you're fully vaccinated. And hopefully soon we can get back to some kind of normal. All right. Thanks. Bye.